This is a quick tutorial of how most offices would use the Collections module. They're going to click on their Collections icon and identify a work list. They'll end up selecting their work list. For our situation, we're going to select Humana 20+. I'm going to double click on it. My work list populates and I have one patient on it. Once I've identified my work list, I'm actually going to minimize my collection screen. And I will then go Master Files, Carriers to Carriers. I will pull up my insurance carrier associated with this work list. In my notes field, I've indicated my website, my username, and my password to log in so I can check online claim status. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Humana website. Of course, to keep this HIPAA compliant, the username and the password are not correct, but I'm going to go ahead and log in so we can take a look at this. Once I log into my Humana website, I can go ahead and close down my insurance carrier, and then I can go back to my Collections module. From here, I can double click on my responsible party. Usually at this level, since I have my website up, I'm going to go ahead and just put my information in and check my online claim status for it. However, there are times where you may not have access to the online claim status. And in that case, you may actually want to quickly go through the detailed information to see if you can identify any issues as to why the claim won't go out. What normally happens is the ID number is incorrect, or there's no date of birth on the subscriber information. The date of service hasn't been set to be billed. These are like little things, but when you train your eyes to look at them, you'll quickly be able to identify what is wrong with the account. But in this case, we would go ahead and pull up our Humana website. We would scroll down to our claims management and submission, and we'll select member claim status. At this level, it's going to request that I put in my organization ID and my tax ID number, so I'll go ahead and do that. Since our patient is a pretend patient, this would not work, but you can see here that we'd have all of the information necessary in order to pull them up. Our member ID could be found right here, the date of birth right here, the gender's here, the last name is here. Beginning date of service, I'm going to move this up really quickly. We have our beginning date of service and our end date of service. First name, and then if we had a claim number, let's say that there was a payment associated to this. If we trained our billers to actually add the claim number into the payment note field, it would be populated so that we could click on our plus sign, double click on our payment, and view that claim number and just copy and paste it in here. At that level, we could click our search button and then pull up any kind of issues that we've identified with it. We could demand a claim here, or by double-clicking on this line item, we could demand the claim. We can go to our actions. We can indicate our action as online claim status. We may have call insurance follow-up action, and we might want to set it out to like the 21st and click save. So our first account's done. Since we don't have any other patients in this work list, we could go ahead and close this. We could then remove our Humana from this field, click on our blue ellipsis button, and then begin working our next work list. The other option is that as a collector, you're trying to do things as efficiently as possible. So you may want to pull up a work list that has a lot of patients on it. Work these accounts, reviewing them, identify if you need to call the insurance or call the patient. And then either at the end of the day or the start of tomorrow, you can do it as a follow-up action. And then you can get all of your insurance phone calls and all of your patient phone calls out of the way at the same time.